Hi friends! Today we're going to learn Parashat Chayei Sarah. And in Parashat Chayei Sarah, we'll learn about how Abraham has to find a wife for his son, Yitzchak. Oh, I've become very old, and God blessed me with everything. And now it's time to look for a wife for my son, Yitzchak. Where's my servant? Oh, that servant that takes care of everything in my home. Where is he? My master, Abraham. Did you call me? You're exactly the person I was looking for. It's time to look for a wife for my son, Yitzchak. But I don't want him to marry all the girls here in this land. I want you to go back to the land that I came from, to Aram Naharaim, and take a wife for my son from my family. From there, go back to my family, to Aram Naharaim, and look for a woman for my son, for Yitzchak. But Abraham, what if the girl doesn't want to come back with me, back to Israel? It's a long way away. What if she doesn't want to leave her family? Doesn't that make sense? Should I take Yitzchak back there? Definitely not. Whatever you do, do not take my son back to the place that I came from. Do not take him back to Aram Naharaim. God promised me this land. If the woman doesn't want to come with you, then I have nothing else to say. But whatever you do, do not take my son back to Aram Naharaim, the place where I came from. Okay, Abraham, I'll do my best. And his servant went out to Aram Naharaim to look for a wife for Yitzchak. Eliezer set off to Aram Naharaim to look for a wife for Yitzchak. He took 10 camels with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he prayed to God and said, God, I'm just, trying to help out my master, Abraham. I'm just going to look for a wife for his son, for Isaac. Please, the God of Abraham, I pray to you. Let's make a sign. If I see a woman that I ask her for water for me and my camels, and she says yes, that will be the sign that that's the woman that's supposed to marry Isaac. Please, God, can you help me? The servant didn't even finish his prayer, and he saw Rebecca coming to get water from the well. Rebecca came, and the servant saw her. Oh my gosh, she looks like the perfect one. He ran up to her. Excuse me, could you please give me some water, me and my camels? Sure, no problem. Rebecca ran to the well to get water for Abraham's servant and his camels. She ran back and forth quickly. Wow, camels drink so much water. But I don't mind working hard. I like being helpful. I like helping people. The servant couldn't believe his eyes. Is she the one? She got us water from the well for me and all my 10 camels. And camels, they drink a lot of water. The daughter of who are you? And is there room in your home for us to sleep? Oh, I'm the daughter of Betuel, the son of Milcah and Nachor. And of course there's room for you in our home to sleep. Of course, we love guests. Come right over. The granddaughter of Nachor? Nachor is Abraham's brother. God, you sent me back to my master's family. That's exactly where I wanted to be. You helped me find the perfect wife for Yitzchak. The servant and Rebecca came back to the house of Rebecca's parents, and the servant told her parents the whole story of how he is the servant of Abraham that was sent to find a wife for his master's son, for Yitzchak, and how Rivka is the perfect wife for him. How she gave all his camels and him water, and how that was the sign he made with God to see if she is the perfect woman. And now, all I have left to ask is, will you let your daughter, Rivka, come back with me to Israel? Rivka's family looked at the servant and said, you don't have to ask us, you have to ask her. Well, will you come back with me to Israel to marry my master's son? Yeah, sure. Brave Rivka was willing to go after Abraham's servant to a land she didn't know with a total stranger. Rivka and her maidens got onto the camels and went after Abraham's servant back to Israel. Rivka was riding on the camel when suddenly, from far, far away, she saw a man come out to the field to pray. Oh, who is that? And she fell off the camel. Abraham's servant ran up to her. Excuse me, my lady, Rivka, are you okay? What happened? You fell off the camel. Oh, I'm fine. It's just, who is that man I saw in the field? That's my master's son. That's your future husband. That's Yitzchak. When Rivka heard that's her future husband, she took her scarf and covered herself. And Rivka and Yitzchak met. Abraham's servant told Yitzchak all the things that happened to him on the way. Yitzchak and Rivka met. Hi. Would you like to come into my mom's tent? This is my family's tent. Please, come in. Yitzchak and Rivka got married. And the Torah tells us that Yitzchak and Rivka loved each other so much. So thank you guys for listening to the story of Parashat Chayei Sarah. And we'll see you next week when we meet Rivka and Yitzchak's children. Shabbat Shalom!